What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Three Skies. So what is this game exactly, right? I feel like the very best way to describe it, if you took Darkest Dungeon, right, softened it up quite a bit, added a little bit of gotchification, you might end up with something that looks a little similar to Three Skies. So let's go ahead and jump on in. I'll show you all about it. If you played Darkest Dungeon before, you can already see quite a bit of inspiration here on the home screen. The games themselves don't play very similarly at all, but you can definitely see where the inspiration came from, right? I am not ready for this boss encounter, so we're gonna go ahead and tackle the sixth area here. Before combat, the game will let you know what type of enemies you'll run across, and it's quite easy for you to go in here, hit auto party, and the game will try to formulate the best team it thinks that will be appropriate for that dungeon in question, right? So there goes my squad. We'll do some summons a little bit later on in the video. If you're looking at my mouse pointer, there's just a bug in the game that just continually like takes whoever you click on and puts their face in your mouse pointer. I don't know why. All right, so this is where the Darkest Dungeon inspiration is quite heavy, right? So I can bring 6 sets of supplies to the dungeon with me. So I'm gonna bring a few HP potions. I'm gonna bring 3 cure poisons. We'll bring 2 chest keys, 2 axes, 2 mining picks, and 2 shovels, just in case I run across something I want to dig up, or if I want to like break through a barricade, open up a chest, things of that nature. Now take a look at this map here, right? Very Darkest Dungeon-esque, as you guys can see. So let's go on over to the west and see what's over here. Look at that. Glad I brought my shovel, so we'll dig up whatever this is. We got some more mana potions, some gold. You do have a limited inventory. This is not a thing I really like in any game. I definitely didn't like it in Darkest Dungeon. I'm just not a fan of having a limited amount of inventory as like a gameplay mechanic. Like having a very limited amount of items you can bring with you, very limited amount of items you can take back with you. I hate that, but let's get back to the game. So here we are in combat, standard turn-based combat, as you guys can see here. It's quite easy to kind of hover over your abilities to see how much damage they're going to do to enemies. So we'll go ahead and fight you in the back there, attack you there, and then we'll attack you. Now here is where I think they could probably leave the Darkest Dungeon inspiration on the cutting room table. I don't think we really need this little dramatic, cinematic, zoom in attack effect on every single ability. As far as I can tell, there are no ways to kind of speed up combat in this game. So the zoom in effects, while, you know, they look kind of flashy, whatever, they quickly become really, like, they kind of bog down combat quite quickly here. So let's go ahead and use our mining pick and mine some of this node here. We'll take that back with us to the blacksmith. The character that you see that I'm kind of navigating with is your main character. They do all the summoning. They don't really do any combat outside of doing like summoner, like ultimates and whatnot. The people that are going to be doing the attacking and the fighting are going to be your party members that you see right over here. We'll take all of those goodies. Absolutely. Glad I brought those chests. What is this little... Yeah, you saw that? Trying to catch FG slipping with a little trap there. But once again, very reminiscent to Darkest Dungeon. So we'll go ahead and select, you guys should be fine here. We're gonna go ahead and do Icicle Barrage to you. And then Trimmer, I guess. We'll see what happens. Decent damage there, nice little one shot. Very cool. But yeah, that's kind of combat, right? Turn-based standard JRPG style of combat, as you guys can see here. Do I want to use... I'll go ahead and use my summoner ability there. Why not? Typhoon! Basically, my main character imbues the power of the ultimate into whoever's about to attack next. So the Typhoon is not an ability that Penelope normally has, but my main character can instill that power in her for the ultimate. So that's basically how that works there. All right, another set of enemies. Let's go Folger here. Welcome to the squad here, buddy. And Penelope, a little buff, okay. Energy blast to the face. And let's see what else we got here. Really, let's just go pretty standard here, I would say. These guys are pretty easily killed. They're still buffing. We'll go for Icicle Barrage, ×2 damage. That's gonna be a one shot. And then Lightning Bolt, Monk Strike to the face. And that's basically combat here in the world of Three Skies. So what do I think about this game overall? I mean, for me, I gotta be honest, the whole like gameplay mechanic of very limited inventory to bring to combat, very limited inventory to leave. It's just not my jam. I can't stand that. Inventory management as a gameplay mechanic for me is a complete non-starter. Like I'm completely out from the beginning. I just can't stand it. Like there's something about going to a dungeon and not being able to take all the goodies with me. Like I can't do it. That's not for me. But even with all that being said, I definitely appreciate game companies trying to do something a little bit different than what we're used to, right? So we're gonna do a quick couple of single pulls here. We got a little hentai waifu there, a little dancing waifu there, then you have a general recruitment banner with a like a nature dryad wood elf looking hot waifu. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go for the tentacle hentai waifu, I would say. See if we can get anything out of here. We'll let the full summon animation play out with our little monk mouse cursor here bouncing around. Not a bad little summon animation. Got a lightning dragon going through the forest all the way. Ah, that's a dude. Dude, look! Here he is! I know that Pokemon! That's him right there! Hugo in the place to be. Very nice. Alright, let's keep on doing some singles here. There is some guaranteed pities there, which you love to see. Here comes Myra. Very nice. Illusionist. Clairvoyance is her random trait there. So once again, if you've played Darkest Dungeon, there is a lot of inspiration here. His random talent is daunting, random boon is intelligence, and random bane is speed. Interesting, interesting. Let's keep going. We're just gonna go slightly more rapid fire. There goes Selena, little archer. Insomniac is her random trait there. Interesting. Let's see if we get someone. There goes Petros. And what else we got here? We got one more single pull. Can we get something like, well, I mean, he's kind of cool. It's not too often you see like old husbandos in game. All right, so before we jump back into combat, we're gonna go over here to the tavern, which is basically your tried and true dispatch mode here. But since we got a lot of new units here, this might make it a little bit easier. Prepare, hit auto add, they'll go out on the mission for 8 hours, they'll come back with goodies, you love to see it. Now, wonder if we're strong enough to defeat this boss encounter, right? So let's go check out this boss, Nature and Shadow. We got a bunch of new units here. Let's see how our squad has changed up. Golem is in the lineup. Very, very cool. We'll get some supplies going, some health pots. You know what? Forget Cure Poison for right now. I hope I don't regret that. And then how about a Resurrection Potion? How about 2 Resurrection Potions? I have no confidence whatsoever. So let's see if we can do this. So here is the boss room. And what a room it is! Oh my god! I don't know if we're gonna finish this one, but check it out. The game does have an auto advance, right? So I wouldn't call it like a true autoplay because you do need to be sitting at your computer or your phone telling the game if you want to go north, south, east, or west. But once you choose a direction, the game will auto advance all the way until you have to make a decision, stopping at things. So here's a chest, it'll automatically use one of my keys, it'll loot everything that it possibly can, and continue going. It will also do auto combat as well. So it'll select, you know, which squad members they think it's strong enough to tackle the enemies, auto fight, do the whole thing. Once again, it'd be really nice if we could turn off the zoom in effects or, you know, give us like a ×2 speed, baby. Something like that would be very, very nice. All right, so here we are at the very end of the dungeon. Here is the boss, and my dude. Maybe I need to rethink how I feel about this game. What an interesting little boss right there. I like her a lot. All right, well, shout out to 3 Skies for some, you know, some pretty interesting enemy design. I must say, ×4 damage though. Take that, sucker. Dude, my dwarf is going at it. Let's see if we have enough. Listen, I'm pretty sure I got a lot of backup units besides my little starting squad here, so we should be okay. I would hope. The game was on autoplay, like running towards this boss dungeon, so I wasn't able to pop a few health potions before I got started, so that's kind of my fault for playing on auto, but I think we're gonna be okay. We should be fine. There's a heal there. Healed yourself, I think, but that ×4 damage is not, yeah, that's really gonna catch up with you there, buddy. See you later, waifu! So, there you go, my friends. A nice little look at 3 Skies. It's gonna be an acquired taste. Not to say that the game is necessarily bad or anything like that. It's just kind of hard for me to judge it because I don't like the whole like Darkest Dungeon inspiration. even though I played Darkest Dungeon quite a bit, I have like, you know, dozens of hours invested in that game. I'm done with it. Like, I don't want to go back. So, yeah. Don't take my word. Oh, look, dude, one of my dudes died. Let me stop real quick. Let me make use of this little resurrection potion. There you go, buddy. Welcome back. And you're a little low on HP. There you go. Very nice. There you go, buddy. You're good to go too. Hey, Cordelia. There you go. Very nice. But yeah, don't let my, you know, really biased opinion sway you. If you love Darkest Dungeon and you don't really care about the whole, like, inventory management thing that I'm whining about, you might have some fun with this one. You just might. And like I said, this one is available on PC as well as Android and iOS, but it is in an open beta. And like I said, I'll give you guys word once this game actually hits official global launch. Just to kind of show you what has been improved since then. I don't want to get too comfortable because the game is still not official just yet. But there you go. Exit portal has been found. Boss has been defeated. Dungeon is complete. Very, very nice. Here's all the goodies I actually brought back with me. You love to see it. There you go. You can actually rate each dungeon. I haven't been bothering with that. Have not messed with that even a little bit. And now we are at level 12 and we can level up our squad up to level 12. And it looks like I can move on over to a new chapter as well. So we're now on chapter 2-1 in the place to be. And we just unlocked the battle tower. Tell me what this is all about, y'all. Yeah, very nice, cool, awesome. I got it, completely understood all of that, not to worry. Auto Party will take care of all the heavy lifting, and into the battle we go. You still have to bring supplies in a tower? How does this work? Now I'm curious. I'm gonna bring 4 keys, 4 axes, 4 mining picks. You get like a little refund if you don't use all of them, but it's not for the full amount, so do keep that in mind. Dude, this ain't no tower. This is like a dungeon. All right, well, I'm out of here, guys. My name is FG3000. That was 3 Skies, and I will see you guys in the next video. Enemy has found you. No, I found the enemy. See you guys later.